the dynamic between men and women. Yeah, you've been quoted as saying that in our culture, men lead, women. It's not the woman that leads.
No.
People were uncomfortable with that because this is the era of women empowerment and feminism, and Okonjo-Iweala as our Minister of Finance, and Angela Merkel. What did you mean by that?
When you go to marry, your wife drops her father's name and assumes yours. You can't have two people as captains in a ship. Women convert houses into homes. If you don't have a woman in the house, your house can never be a home. My wife just came in now. She's a lawyer now. I have lived with this woman for the past 53 years. Nobody has ever come in here to say, Pete, oh, please stop beating her, you will kill her. No. Why? I never saw my father beat my mother. So I cannot say I learned from my father how to beat my mother. No, I did not. I want to think about things that should help us progress, not influences that should drag us backwards. Why are men wearing earrings? What's the inspiration there? Yeah. Why are men wearing earrings? What is the inspiration? Right? Most of these influences come from outside the country. They don't help us. In our culture, like I said, a man does not kneel down to offer a ring to a woman. And again, men and women are not equals. No, in the home. There has to be a leader. You see, women are free to express their opinions. If you come to our industry today, most of our girls who got married some 2-3 years ago have all left their husbands from beginning to the end. I was even shocked to hear that Chioma Chukwuka has also left their, Ireti Doyle and, Tonto. You take a vow when you're going to get married, for better, for worse. Not for better for us, for better, for worse. You will always think it's greener on the other side. That's the mistake that we all make. Try to be satisfied with what you have within you. It goes a long way. I love women a great deal, and I respect them. If I see any young man beating up a woman, oh my God, I just think you don't qualify to be a man. Yeah. Men, God has given women their tongues. What makes you a mature person is your ability to cope with what they tell you without resorting to violence. Yeah. Your wife will tell you the worst thing on earth, right? If you can react properly. There's something called equanimity, a song for her. If you can react patiently, it's some kind of studied reaction. The Frenchman calls it sang-froid. You can cope with what she does. At the end of the day, she will apologize to you. What we were doing then, I don't think it can work now. If your wife annoys you, you don't eat what she has cooked. If you do it 2 or 3 times, she will go and report you to either your father or your relation. He no longer eats my food. I don't know what he will do that. Then the families will come together. They are organic, right? But what I hear now is that if you refuse to eat, the wife doesn't really give a damn. I don't know whether it is true, but that is what I heard. That the women even say, hey, you can go to hell and stay there if you like. If you like, don't eat.